Hayden Panettiere, y'all. This situation is a crazy one right here. Mysteriously passed away. They haven't announced how, why. We just know that she was with her ex-boyfriend and went to, South Carolina. The next day, she's dead. Let's see what happened after putting out a book, man, and opening up and spilling her Hollywood secrets just 3 months ago, man. A lot could be going on. How did she pass? They don't know yet. Could it be a setup? Could somebody have it out for her? Was it drugs? Was it abuse? What could it be, man? Let's react.
Hayden Panettiere spoke out about her experiences in Hollywood, and what she said will leave you speechless. She told a very sad story about an incident that happened on a boat, where she was put in a very compromising situation. Hayden had joined the short list of celebrities willing to speak out about what they were put through. Today, we are going to analyze exactly what she was trying to reveal about Hollywood and attempt to figure out why so many celebrities deal with this issue. By now, all of you should have heard the terrible news that happened yesterday. I want to say RIP to her and give my condolences to her family. This was truly unexpected and insanely sad. I used to watch her in Heroes and other shows when I was much younger, and I was not expecting this at all. She was way too young and had so many years left ahead of her. Sadly, this is becoming all too common in the industry. What's even more tragic is that all of this seems to have happened to her right as she was trying to get her life together. She spoke about dealing with the difficulties of growing up in Hollywood and how they had taken a toll on her.
It didn't feel like I had a normal childhood, normal upbringing, but
add this to her becoming a new mother and dealing with the pressures of that, and she was left in a very difficult position. But it does seem that she was trying to fix whatever was wrong with her by speaking out. Just a few months ago, she released her memoir in which she detailed difficulties while growing up in Hollywood. Like many child stars who developed into adults in the industry, she experienced a lot of things that should have never happened to her. Why does it seem like this part of the story always seems the same no matter what child actor we talk about? They always tend to bring up similar experiences, and most of the time, we can see that they were affected by it. This is what Hayden claimed was deeply affecting her, and she spoke all about it in her book. In her memoir, This Is Me, she recounts a deeply disturbing experience from when she was 18, during a vacation on a luxury super yacht in south of France with a trusted industry associate. This associate, whom she viewed as a protector, and
watch when they put two and two together on who that could be. All they gotta do is go back in the history books and see who she was with. You know, they motherfuckers gonna put it together. Who was she with that weekend? That's gonna put the connection. Bing. Who boat was it? Bing. Because obviously whoever boat it was, you know what I'm saying, they were comfortable enough to be down there waiting and just laying butt naked in the boat. You know what I'm saying? So who boat was it? Who was throwing that extravagant party that night? That was sitting there trying to drug women and bring them down to their lair and layering women down to SA them. Crazy.
Instructed her to meet someone in a small cabin. There, she found a famous 30-something British singer-songwriter lying down, and this woman pushed her towards him before leaving them alone. Hayden claimed she was paralyzed by a lifetime of professional compliance and initially froze. Upon being left alone, though, she flipped out and went into survival mode. She confronted the musician by directly telling him that she didn't know what they told him, but nothing was going to happen before fleeing the room. The only thing was, she was trapped on the yacht and had no option but to hide. Panettiere described the incident as a profound betrayal, likening the feeling to being physically struck and expressing that she was treated like a call girl by someone who had previously acted as a close friend. Many saw this as Hayden revealing the darker side of the industry. They believe she was talking about how the backdoor deals are made. People believe that they were possibly offering her a big opportunity, but to seal the deal, she had to meet with that man on the yacht.
Damn. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. You know, that, and this time, too, this when all them big directors and casting motherfuckers, everybody was on some super pervert shit. Super pervert shit. You want this big role in Hollywood? You see what we did for you thus far. We didn't let you be in all these big movies thus far. Do you want to keep this going? You're 18 now. Now you're a sacrifice. These niggas are perverts. Now you're a sacrifice. You just turned 18. You're fresh. You're a sacrifice. Now, if you want to proceed in these big roles, you got to, you know what I mean? Like, you got to come on down the stairs. They go get her. Go get her. Come on, bring her on down. And this motherfucker just in there, perverted as hell, feet kicked up, just waiting for her, butt naked. Like he knows she gonna give in. Like, these cocky, arrogant, sick motherfuckers, bruh. That's the thing about the Hollywood life, man. Everybody wants to be in Hollywood, the glitz, the glamour, the big movies. But it's like the downside of it is all this type shit. Like, you lose your soul in that shit, bro. You lose your soul having to stay afloat in these movies. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where these motherfuckers are threatening your position, threatening your jobs by what you will and won't do with them sexually. Even the man, like the males are being essayed by other males in position. Like Terry Crews, Harvey Weinstein walking up, grabbing his shit in front of his wife. Why are you with your wife? Who does that? What type of arrogant, cocky shit is that? You grab this man's crotch while he's with his wife. That's crazy, but that's Hollywood for you, man.
She was then taken to the private room to meet him, and she was expected to do as he wanted if she was going to get that opportunity. This is one of the darkest stories I have seen a celebrity detail in their book. She recently did an interview where she spoke about this incident, and when she tells the story in person, you can see the pain in her eyes.
I realized that I was in danger, but by the time I'd realized I was in danger, I was quite literally out to sea. And it was that moment shook me and was shocking. And I was quite literally walked down, and I had been having a great time. There was no hints of anything like that happening. So it took me, I was shocked. It took me by surprise. And it was led by somebody that I had grown to trust and see as a protector and somebody who had my back.
Damn.
And to be walked down, down the stairs, and it was as like a surprise, presented as though it was like a surprise, and it was this very small room, and she physically put me in the bed next to.
So we know it was a woman, because I was gonna say, is it a man? Was it a woman? It was a woman. At that time, we gotta put that together. Who was her protector at that time? Somebody she super trusted that would walk her to this event and offer her like that. Like, why would you take advantage of her at a young age as a kid, turning freshly 18? You got with her, she confided in you, trusted you, looked at you as a protector, only for you to do some shit like that. That's sick.
This undressed man who was very famous and had his hands like this, like this was just, an average day for him. This is something that happens all the time. And I waited for her to leave, and I mean that lion in me, that fire in me, that my hair stood on end, and I became ferocious. I was like, this is not happening. But I had nowhere to hide, and I bolted, and I hid wherever I could think of to hide on a boat. There was no jumping off and swimming away, and there was nobody who was going to, I realized that there was nobody who was going to be empathetic to my situation, that this was nothing new to them.
Basically, everybody on the boat was getting jiggy. Everybody on the boat. They bought her as a sacrifice, bro. Everybody on the boat, this is what they do. This them secret parties. When you hear about them parties behind the parties, like, you know what I mean? Not the industry, the parties that's going on behind the industry parties. The shit Diddy and them was doing, you know what I mean? Yeah, we got these parties, but then we got these parties.
It appears that what they did to her clearly affected her deeply. She seems visibly disturbed about this situation, as if she was reliving what happened on that day. What she said about being on the boat was the most terrifying thing of it all. It is like they picked this boat so she would have nowhere else to go. This is truly scary, and she is so lucky she made it out of that situation. We have all heard of the strange disappearances that happen out on the sea. Unfortunately, although she described them, she never identified this mystery man, leaving his name unknown and allowing him the opportunity to do it to others. This is why so many people feel the industry is a wicked place. They hear stories like this, and many feel it reflects the behavior of the industry as a whole. This reminded me of the video the Daily News just released of Beyonce.
This video is crazy. Why did they put this video out? This is crazy, y'all. Look at this video if you haven't seen it.
In that video, Beyonce is seen sitting on top of a music industry executive's lap to discuss a feature of Michael Jackson.
All right, here we go. Come on over here. Here, you can do. You want to sit up? You want to make this easier? You can sit on my lap. Michael.
Get up!
Michael. Hi. Okay, we're in. Okay.
I'm gonna.
All right.
You want to make this easy? You can sit on my lap. You hear this shit? Right in front of your face, though. You want to make this easy? Come sit on my lap. That's crazy. Like, nigga, you can't just hand me the phone? You can't just stand up and give me the seat? You want to make this easy? Come sit on my lap. Meaning, hey, I'll hang this motherfucker up right now. You know what I mean? That's what he, like, these motherfuckers back, boy, all them niggas that ran Nickelodeon, all these niggas that ran these movie shits, all these niggas was sick, pervert motherfuckers taking advantage of these young actors, young actresses, young musicians. Crazy.
In the studio, and I have Beyonce sitting on my lap, and I'm gonna put you on speakerphone.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you on speakerphone to talk to her.
Bro, whoa. Do y'all see where this nigga hand is at? This nigga's, look, hold on, let me raise this up for y'all, bro. Hold on, bro. We gotta raise this up for y'all, bro. Wait a minute, hold on. How do I unlock this motherfucker real quick? Y'all gotta see where this nigga hand is at. This is out of pocket. Hold on, here we go. Here we go right here, hold on. Boom. Look at this nigga hand, y'all. Hold on, we gonna raise this up so y'all can see. Look where his hand is at. His hand is wrapped around her and on her hips. Nigga, why is your hand wrapped around and on her hips? Come sit down, let's make this easier. And then when she sit down, you wrap your arm around her, put your hand on her hips. Nigga, if it's just like a friendly sit down, you're not gonna touch her. If it's just a friendly sit down, but even the fact that, nigga, all you have to do was get up. This nigga's crazy, bro. These motherfucking industry motherfuckers, bro. God damn. All right, let me get my screen back right. Bro. These motherfuckers is crazy. All right, let's go.
And I have Beyonce sitting on my lap, and I'm gonna put you on speakerphone.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you on speakerphone to talk to her, and okay. You're shaking. Okay, you ready? Okay, hold on.
Oh no, I'm gonna pass out.
I know Beyonce like, who the fuck leaked this video, man? Who the fuck brought this video back? It was probably out there already, but you know how niggas recirculate shit. I know Beyonce like, who the fuck re-leaked this video?
Michael?
Yes, Mark.
Here we go. I have Beyonce here.
Hi.
Hi, Beyonce.
How you doing?
Well, good. I really appreciate you doing this because we're giving back.
I'm very honored. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
But thank you. Brad Buxer is putting down the track now.
Right here, Michael.
Brad,
Yes.
you're putting down the track now.
Yep.
Yeah, Beyonce's gonna go in the studio and lay it down now, and you're gonna give her inspiration.
Michael, when she was listening to the track, she fell in love with it immediately.
Yes, I did. I love it.
Imagine sitting, like, really think about this, y'all. It's like your boss at work right now. You go to work, your boss is there, is somebody you really want to talk to on the phone in your career field, and he says, hey, come here. Matter of fact, come sit right here. Come sit right here, and we're going to make this happen. Really think about how creepy that is. Mind you, it's a room full of seats, nigga. I could easily get up, let you have this motherfucker, this chair, and stand up. He's standing up right next to him. Him right here, he don't got no problem standing up. He's standing up. All you gotta do is stand up, brother. He's over there on the couch. You could get up and go sit on the couch while you talk on the phone. Why do you need to, I need to be on your lap to talk to Michael Jackson, motherfucker? Why do she gotta sit down? Well, hell, she could just stand up and talk on the phone. Hey, these motherfuckers is creepy, man.
You did?
Yeah,
Yes.
immediately, Michael.
It's
I mean,
wonderful.
she lit up, immediately from the very first line of the first verse.
But please don't, Beyonce. My voice.
Your voice sounds great.
You sound.
He was getting over the flu when we recorded this.
You know, the flu. I had the
And
flu.
this is only his demo track for everyone.
That's
to
how his
hear,
voice
so.
sounds when it's
Yeah.
when he has the flu.
Well, it sounds wonderful.
does.
And the first line, I screamed. Literally, I screamed.
And Michael, she's, these guys can sing. I mean, she's gonna nail this. This is great. So
And we wonder why Beyonce is the biggest in the business. Oh, shit. This like a pitch off we're watching right here. Michael Jackson, who was the biggest in the business, saying, hey, this is a dream come true for you. He's passing the torch to her by sitting on that man's lap right there. Ah, shit. Dog. We are watching the changing of the guard right here. It was at this moment Michael Jackson passed the torch of Hollywood to Beyonce, and she gave in. And could it be? Is that a reach? Could it be that doing things like this is why Beyonce got to where she is today? Sitting on laps, appeasing those in power? Could it be? Are we blind? Do we not think about, like, that's not possible? Beyonce would never do nothing like that. But why is she highly protected? Why do you never see any smut on Beyonce's name? Say it ain't so, y'all. We are unlocking something right now. We are unlocking Hollywood, bro. I always say the videos be right in our faces, man. This should be right in our faces, bro. All you gotta do is dig and research and go back in the past and look at these videos, and it be right there in our faces. They play with us in our faces. They were so bold back in the day. Yeah, it was just not even playing. They didn't give a fuck because they had so much power. And to them, who the fuck gonna stop me? And who the fuck could tell me something? Until that motherfucking Me Too came along. The Me Too movement came along. The Me Too movement came along and changed the game forever. Forever. women's rights. They wasn't paying women the same. They was giving women peanuts. They was making women work extra hard if they wanted these big roles to compete. And by competing, you got to come on this boat and come downstairs at 18 years old. At 18. Big rock star. You think nobody knew about this? She said it was a boat full of people. You think nobody knew about this story? This story just now came out, bro. 3 months ago. She's 36 years old. This happened when she was 18 on a yacht full of celebrities. And it hasn't came out. It never was spoken about till now. Explain that. That let you know how many secrets that these motherfuckers hold, bro. How the fuck you got a TV star that's hiding in a fucking closet or hiding on a boat because somebody is downstairs that's trying to essay her, that's butt naked and tries to take advantage of her, and nothing happened? It didn't come out in the press. Nobody knows nothing about this shit. Nobody knows nothing. Nobody knows nothing. Damn it, Beyonce. Back to you.
Happening. The vibe couldn't be any better.
Let's get going then.
All right, let's get going.
Love you, Michael.
I love you too.
All right,
Bye.
talk to you later, Michael.
Love you.
Love you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Love you. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, that was tough.
He gets very emotional over this project. I mean,
I'm happy I talked to him. Oh, I want to do a little.
Beyonce, who is now one of the biggest names in music, could be seen smiling from ear to ear, sitting on this man's lap talking to Michael Jackson. It almost seemed normal to her. At 19, she knew what was said about the industry, and this shows why she didn't face any resistance to the top. To me, this was the same scenario Hayden Panettiere had described in her
Crazy.
book. Many believe that this is one of the only ways you can achieve success in the industry. Unfortunately, Hayden did not get the opportunity to reveal who the man was. It seemed like she was not ready to open that can of worms, and now we will never know who he really is. Sadly, with all the stories we hear, he is likely not the only one we should be worried about. This is clearly bigger than just one person and indicates it is more of an industry problem as a whole. It seems that so many people are dealing with this, and they end up in a difficult place like Hayden. We have seen this same problem play out with so many other child stars. But unfortunately, Hayden is not going to get the opportunity to fix things, as her tragic passing came while she was working on herself. We have to ask ourselves why this keeps happening in Hollywood. Why does this seem normal in the industry? And why does it seem like everyone in Hollywood has experienced something terrifying? I just did a video on Jenna Ortega, and people online are shocked by her recent interview because she now looks like all the other stars too, who appear like they saw a ghost.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hayden Panettiere warning us about Hollywood, man. Sad situation, man. Will we ever find out who that was? I'm sure she told somebody, and I'm sure somebody knows. And as I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I'm saying, damn, she left with her boyfriend back to South Carolina. Or, you know, if they was together, wasn't together, her ex, whatever. And the next day she comes up dead. Now, what's to say? He was already abusive to her, right? What's to say the pushback from this book was getting to him? The pushback from this book. It was only out for 3 months. All these stories coming out, hearing all the things he was doing, beating her to the point where her face was swollen. She couldn't leave the house for weeks. All this shit. She's exposing all these secrets on him. Even when he did that TMZ interview and he just looking like, fuck, I really don't want to do this shit. Fuck, why am I here? You know what I mean? Like, could the buildup have gotten to the boyfriend to where he snapped? I could see that. I could see that. That's possible. That's possible. Nobody wants to walk around with thousands of people. You're this big celebrity, And now you don't expose this book, this memoir, and you got this book and you're telling everything you know, these abusive motherfuckers, they like to keep shit in the closet, man. They don't like to be outed. When they beat shit up and beat women, you outed everything. That shit is going to play a toll on a nigga ego. Already they beating you because it be some ego shit with their head anyway. So they feel they got to take advantage and whoop on women. They won't do that with no man. They not beating no nigga ass. They not beating no man ass. They got to beat on a woman. So that's already a sign of like low self-esteem, their ego fucked up. And then now you got everybody in the world knowing that this man whooped on you for 6, 7, 8 years. Beat you. Sad, man. It's sad. You know, let's see what happens, man. How long before they say what happened? Before the autopsy reports it? Will it be faster than the Nolan Wells case? Because this shit, they taking forever with the Nolan Wells. They done took the parts. They ain't giving it to the family. They ain't saying what's going on. How soon will they turn around this one right here? How soon will they turn around this? I need everybody to make their guesstimation right now. How soon before the autopsy comes back for her? Or will it be drug out and be something that takes months on months? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Interesting, man. Interesting. But till next time, man. I'm going to see what else I can find, man. We'll go live again and we'll react to more right here on ABP Reactions, man. Rest in peace, man, to Hayden Panettiere. Condolences to the family. Let me know what y'all think, man. Who could it be? What could have done? What could have been done to her? What do y'all think? What have you heard? Let me know in the comment section, man. And make sure y'all smash the like. And also, if you don't got a membership, get you a membership, man. And also, hype me up when you see these videos right here on ABP Reactions, man. I'm gone. Till next time.